Fantastic Four is back and not in a good way. You see, the Fantastic Four is heading straight for another meltdown, and Marvel knows it. We all know it too. But with rushed reshoots as announced yesterday, as well as fake PR spin, and fans already bracing for the disaster, the Fantastic Four is about to get destroyed once again. But don't fall for the hype where Fantastic Four is in full blown panic mode right now. Now, this is the nightmare scenario for Marvel fans who actually believed that Disney and Kevin Feige could finally pull this off without messing it up again. Okay, so if this wasn't a Marvel movie, there would be cause for a massive concern. But now we're given the don't worry, it's all part of the plan nonsense. Okay, and honestly, don't let the Fantastic Four PR spin for you. See, Disney is out here calling all these reshoots standard protocol. Yeah, okay, that's what they always say whenever they're in the full blown meltdown mode behind the whole scenes and stuff. They've got Julia Garner, one of the biggest stars in the movie. I believe she's playing the female Silver Surfer, if I'm not wrong. Back on set filming new scenes after they already dropped the trailer. You do not drag your lead actors back on set for standard protocol. You see, this is just damage control, plain and simple. You see, Fantastic Four is on life support right now, and Disney's desperately trying to go ahead and convince you, me, all of us that everything's fine. Well, it's not fine. It's a major disaster right now. But let me remind you what happens when Marvel says that everything's fine. You see, remember the Marvels, remember what else? Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania? Well, yeah, they actually said the same thing for those two films too. If y'all don't remember, I've reported on those as well. And both of those movies exploded in their faces. You see, Fantastic Four is next, and this is not a minor touch up. It's a big meltdown. Now, Julia Garner isn't, back for some insert shot of her sipping coffee. They're scrambling to fix something big, and they're doing it just weeks before the release itself. Now, if that doesn't scream nightmare, well, I don't know what does. Okay, and honestly, why should we expect anything different? I mean, the Fantastic Four franchise gets destroyed every single time except for the first movie from 2005 where it hits in theaters. But the 2007 movie, that was pure camp and stuff. Nobody took them seriously in that movie. And then came that insufferable 2015 reboot of Fantastic, which still makes fans cringe just thinking about it. I mean, Fantastic Four has become a running joke in Hollywood right now. And here we are just once again watching the same studio try to go ahead doing the same thing and expecting different results, but it's not going to work. And that insanity is just going to continue at this point. You see, and this isn't just, another Marvel project. This is the Fantastic Four, the cornerstone of Marvel comics and stuff, the very foundation for so many other characters and storylines and stuff. Okay, and Disney knows that if they mess this up again, it's definitely over. There's no rebooting this thing for a fifth time. You see, Fantastic Four is either going to go ahead and save Marvel's dying brand, or it's just going to go ahead and get destroyed once and for all. And right now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It looks like it's going to be the latter of it. See, they've already dropped a full-length trailer just 3 weeks ago and stuff. Now, why in the world would you go ahead and drop a trailer if you knew that you were about to call the cast back for more filming? Well, because apparently they didn't know, or worse, they knew but just didn't care. You see, that trailer was damage control before they even fixed the movie. They said that no one with the trailer and everything. I mean, basically, this is just classic Marvel at this point. They're going to try to sell you hype while scrambling to glue this thing back together behind the scenes. Now, Fantastic Four actually deserves better than this, okay? Better than this insufferable studio panic. But if you look at the cast that got lined up, you got Pedro Pascal, Julia Garner, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and Ebon Moss-Baccarat. On paper, this should be a slam dunk. But great actors can't save a meltdown of a script. You see, Fantastic Four needs more than just, recognizable faces. It actually needs a story that works, a tone that fits, characters that don't feel like, cardboard cutouts and stuff. And based on these last minute reshoots, I mean, they clearly haven't figured it out. I mean, but honestly, this is, disappointed but not surprised at all. And before anyone tries to go ahead and try to spin this as normal MCU stuff, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. You see, reshoots this late in the game are not normal. You see, Fantastic Four isn't just doing some sort of CGI polish. They're hauling the lead cast back to Los Angeles to see if they can go ahead and fix scenes that should have been locked in months ago. This isn't fine tuning. This is simply Marvel hitting the panic button while the clock is running out. Now, if you don't think that spells trouble, well, guess what? At this point, you're also in full denial, okay? But unsurprisingly, the Fantastic Four franchise already gets destroyed every time it tries to go ahead and get off the ground. And here we go again, watching Marvel trip over itself trying to make the first family work. I mean, it's insufferable. They had decades to learn from their past mistakes, and what do? They simply just wait like until what, 2 months before release to start scrambling. This is a textbook Marvel meltdown, and fans are tired of it at this point, but not surprised. And the worst part, I mean, let's be real. Disney knows that they're going to release this thing no matter what. Now, as you all may know, the official release date is July 25th, 2025. They're locked in. There's no delay coming. Fantastic Four is barreling towards theaters like a train with no brakes, and Disney doesn't care if the whole thing explodes on impact. You see, they're basically going to go ahead and try to shove this movie out the door, whether it's ready or not. And judging by these reshoots, it's not ready. You see, Fantastic Four deserves better than this nightmare production schedule. Fans have been actually waiting for years to see, Marvel's first family actually done right. But instead, we're getting another sloppy, rushed, last minute fix that's probably going to go ahead and get destroyed by different critics and fans alike. I mean, basically, it's deja vu all over again, and people are sick of falling for that particular hype, okay? Giving false hope. Now, Marvel can spin this all they want. They can say it's standard protocol. They can roll out Kevin Feige to tell us that everything's under control, but we've actually seen this move on before, literally and figuratively. Now, the reshoots, the PR damage control, the fake confidence, it's all part of the same meltdown playbook that they've used time and time again. And Fantastic Four is just the latest victim. You see, you actually think that three failed Fantastic Four movies, they learned their lesson, but here we are once again watching history repeat itself. Okay. And honestly, the saddest part, I mean, fans are still holding on to hope. They still believe that this time is going to be different. Things will be different. But Marvel keeps showing us that they haven't changed at all. You see, Fantastic Four is once again staring down the barrel of this disaster, and Disney is out here pretending it's all a part of the plan. You see, Fantastic Four explodes onto the big screen on July 25th, and mark your calendars for that, because based on everything that we're seeing right now, I mean, this thing is just shaping up to be the next big Marvel meltdown or failure. And the trailer was rushed. The reshoots are basically happening right now, and the fans, well, we're tired of getting our hopes up just to go ahead and watch Marvel get destroyed all over again. Okay, now honestly, Fantastic Four should be Marvel's redemption story, but instead, it's turning into another insufferable, tone-deaf, corporate-driven mess. And unless they pull off, some kind of miracle in these final weeks, well, Fantastic Four might just go down as Marvel's biggest failure yet. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Be sure to smash the like button in the video if you enjoyed what was shared. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for future notifications, and I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, peace.